I'm Samantha Burford for WBON-TV.com. The All-A Classic Basketball Championship is back in Richmond. Over 30,000 people attended last year and more are expected in attendance this year.
Anytime Fitness is located at 469 Eastern Bypass in Richmond, and they want to help you look and feel your best. Sign a 12-month contract in January and get 2 months free, or sign a 24-month contract and get 4 months free. All that going on in the month of January at Anytime Fitness in Richmond or anytimefitness.com.
WBON-TV Samantha Burford had a chance to speak with the director of the board for the All-A Classic, Gary Munsie. Munsie tells us all about the history of the local tournament, which originated in northern Kentucky in the early 1980s. It wasn't until 1990, though, that the tournament went statewide.
And so I got involved because I was interested in athletics. I've been around basketball a lot. And I was athletic director at Walton Durant at one time for a while. And so I was asked as a superintendent to be involved, and so that we would have, just to say that we had administration involved with the All-A. So in 1990, we had our first tournament in Lexington, and the rest is history, 30 years.
Although the All-A is modeled similarly to tournaments like the Sweet 16, Munsie tells us that the All-A is meant to give the same benefits to teams from smaller schools that may not make it into the state championship tournament.
One of the reasons we formed this and did this is because traditionally a lot of the smaller schools do not make it to the state tournament, so that we wanted to say, hey, well, maybe the coaches would like to see some of these kids play. And so we feel that we've acquired some scholarships because of that for the kids, and they went on to play college level ball because there's a lot of good talent in the small schools.
According to Munsie, scholarships were one of the many aspects that longtime chairman of the All-A Classic board, Steidel, loved about the tournaments. Though Steidel recently passed away, his vision will continue through the scholarships that are awarded to athletes involved in the Classic.
And Stan liked the scholarship program, he loved it. And so our idea was to build more up the scholarship. You know, people can contribute to the scholarship program. We have that vehicle to do that. And they can send it to the city, and they can get it to us. And all that would go to scholarships. Like I say, we don't pay any money out to anybody, so everything that we get goes to something to support the tournament in some way.
For more great stories like these, check us out on WBON-TV.com. You can find us on Roku, on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter, and of course on YouTube. I'm Samantha Burford.